Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Monday live session. Markets are closed now. Time is around almost 11 o'clock. Morning, for various reasons, I couldn't be on live, but still I thought let me just do end of day closing data analysis so that we'll not be missing the live session. Quickly going into the Nifty chart. Here is the Nifty chart today. Very narrow movement. It's been 2 days now that we are seeing sideways movement again on the Nifty. This time the sideways movement is on the downward side. We all know, on Friday morning markets fell and stayed on the lower side for large part of the day. Today it's no different. It makes or opens at around 18,744, comes down to 18,680 levels, and from there on just oscillates within a very small band of 18,700 to 18,680 or 660 levels. So very narrow movement in Nifty today. Tomorrow being Fin Nifty, probably there will be some amount of excitement in the markets, but what is concerning is the beginning of the week it has created another new low. So that is the important observation that we need to take home from today's session. On a daily candle, it has made a new low compared to Friday. Friday's low was also weekly low, so that was actually a significant low for the weekly candle. And today on a Monday morning, it has once again created a new low, which means another down lower low weekly candle is getting formed. You can see here, this is the weekly candle. It's been 2 weeks now that Nifty made 18,955 levels. Last week was an inside candle with high of 18,923 on the higher side and 18,690 on the lower side. Okay, so today we have taken a new low at 18,665, which means from here on, even if it makes a pullback, even if it makes a green candle for the week, or even if it makes engulfing candle, thing to note is it is a downward candle on the weekly setup, which is not actually encouraging. So this is one important takeaway for us. The week begins on the back foot. Week begins on the negative side. From here on, anything can happen for sure, but most likely we may not see new all-time high once again in this week also. The way it has started today on the lower side and stayed for the large part on the lower side without creating any new significant levels on the higher side, there is nothing to talk on the long side. But then on the short side, data points are creating new data points on the lower side, which needs to be definitely observed. Coming to the Bank Nifty on the intraday chart, you can see here one freak candle at 43,300 levels has been shown in the morning, and after that for the large part of the day, Bank Nifty also stayed in the sideways zone between 43,850 to 43,600. So around 250 points range for the large part of the day today. After having created a first candle high and low, the Bank Nifty has not done anything much throughout the day. From 9:30 to 3:30, it has been inside of the first candle's range. This first candle range looks like a freak trade, but still we cannot ignore, because this is a new low that has got formed on the intraday chart as well as on the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart again we are seeing one more down day. It's been like third week now that we have seen the high of 44,545. From there on it has been on the downward trajectory. You can see very clearly now the bank nifty chart on the weekly time frame, it is clearly heading on the downside. Yes, some amount of support might be taken here. Last noticeable low was around 43,385. That is also taken out, but immediately it has just touched that level and it has bounced back and it has closed at 43,700. Will it stay above this and start making green candle from here on, and will it start going up in the coming weeks? We need to wait and watch. But the way it has started from the high, it has started on the lower side. There is more reason to believe that we are headed more on the downside and not that much on the higher side. So even the bank nifty chart as well as nifty chart, both of them have put a new low for the week, which needs to be observed. And there is one freak trade in the futures chart which is not visible on the spot chart, but still having displayed the data at 43,313. Most likely once again markets will revisit those levels, which means we are more likely heading down than more likely heading up. So that is the takeaway for today. Both nifty as well as bank nifty have started on the back foot. They have created a new low on the weekly candle, and for the large part of the day today as well as on Friday, they have been remaining sideways on the lower side. So this is the summary of today's data analysis. Let us see how tomorrow builds up. Tomorrow we also have a FinNifty expiry, so get geared up for that. Let us once again meet tomorrow morning with fresh data points and analysis of the same. Until then, Om Swasti.